What's going on now? Back with another presentation. I just wanted to say something I wanted to talk about. I realize that there is a way to go about doing things. I was just thinking to myself, this would be a good topic to talk about. And there is a way to go about doing things. You don't have to bash yourself. You don't have to, you don't have to be, over the top to get your point across. I wish I would have had this mindset long time ago. There's a way you can talk about circumstances and problems, without being overbearing and trashing yourself. And I know that's what some people who reached out to me years ago was trying to get me to see. But, with time, you start understanding things. And I feel that I'm going in a more positive direction far as talking about circumstances and problems, because there's always a way, in how you do things. And I feel better that I'm going about things in a better way now. This is an unfortunate situation. A lot of guys are in bad situations. Uh, you know, um, the, you know, I sympathize with anybody that's been uh, ridiculed, been through nothing but hell, been bashed all their life, and I feel one of the worst positions to be in is to be ridiculed and bashed by the opposite sex. That's one of the worst positions you can be in. I just feel that a lot of guys were totally misinformed about women. See, when you understand the nature of a thing, you know how to combat it better. And including myself, I was lied to about women, told that women care about you being a good person, and told that, it's all about who you are as a man. Who you are as a man don't even matter to women. You could be the devil in the flesh, because women are shallow. They going off of looks, money, and clout. That's all women care about. Women don't care about you talking. I used to think you had to talk about some deep stuff with women. And I was reading about this not long ago, the molecular structure of an atom. I mean, you don't have to talk about nothing deep like that. The average woman mind don't even go into stuff like that. A woman don't even want to sit around and talk about that kind of stuff. No way. I used to think in my younger days that you had to talk about something so deep with women. I mean, I feel good that I'm reading and learning about different things. Just how I was reading about long-term field trims and short-term field trims. You know, uh, it's some deep stuff dealing with automotive, but you don't have to talk about nothing deep with women. Women don't care about that kind of stuff. Like, at the end of the day, I think guys need to be informed about the truth about women at a young age. Back when I was a teenager, you know, I used to think that you had to be a thug and a gangster in order to get a woman. Being a thug and a gangster never had anything to do with getting women. I was misinformed about that, watching too many rap videos, you know. Um, I think it's just good to know the truth at a young age. But sadly, especially mothers, a lot of mothers, they not gonna tell their son the truth about women. They just not gonna do it, you know. Um, I just understand that, there's a way that you can talk about these problems and issues. You don't have to totally just trash yourself, even though, this is a horrible position to be in. I wouldn't wish this situation on my worst enemy. Uh, you know, it's unfortunate that guys had to be in this, but I think it would have helped guys even more if they knew the truth about women from a young age. Who you are as a man. I used to believe that women cared about your character and what you stood for as a man. Women don't care about your character. There are plenty of dickheads, plenty of degenerates, plenty of devious characters out here. And those men get a lot of sex. They get a lot of women. And women, they overlook the red flags in those men because they find them to be good looking. So I had to understand that your character don't even matter. I used to think that, being a man of God mattered to women. A woman don't care about you believing in Jesus either. A woman don't care about you believing in no God. That don't matter to women either. See, I hate to say this, but I was told a lot of BS growing up. I was told a lot of BS. I used to think that, my grandparents always told me that, if you're a good person, you'll go far in life and everything will work out for you. That's not true. That's not true either. A lot of guys have been totally misinformed. But I feel that the angle that I'm going about things now, I feel that I'm going about things in a better way. And if I could rewind the hands of time, I would have took this path instead of the path that I did when I first started making content. You don't have to, just go gun ho and just, bash yourself like that. Even though, guys in these type of positions are seen as losers, but I mean, I tell myself, it's not your fault you a loser. I mean, who want to be a loser? Because that's how society sees men who are not desired by women, as losers. But, it's not like no one chose to be a loser. I just want to say that, I just think that guys, it would help them more if they knew the truth about women from a young age. Because being in a bad position is one thing, but being lied to is a whole different thing. That's a whole different can of worms. Being lied to, being told that women care about who you are as a person. Who you are as a man don't even matter. Because I used to always wonder, how come you got the worst type of men who have the most success? That ought to tell you something. Because this is a shallow world and women are shallow. But, it would have helped a lot of guys if they knew the truth early versus finding out about all of this stuff later. But, yeah, I'm just proud that I'm going about things in a better way now. And I'm not trashing myself and bashing myself like I did in the past. But that's what I wanted to talk about for now. You guys have a great Thursday. And I'll be back at you real soon.